Good evening, Wandering Beekeeper here. How you doing? It is Sunday evening, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, Olympia, Washington. It is 47 fondly Fahrenheit outside. I have the window open a bit and a desk fan blowing across my laptop, trying to keep it from overheating. It seems to be doing okay so far, knock wood. I have to get a new machine. Just don't have any other options. This poor thing. It's several years old. It's if nothing else, it's going to reach into life at some point. This happens. Happens with everything. I'm thinking about that a little more these days. Content warning. I am inappropriate for all audiences. I'm old and have three queer kids. Live in a state with legal weed, and I cuss like, well, you'll figure it out. I may even break into other languages. Who knows? I've got quite a repertoire. So, yeah, I'm 62, and pardon me if I occasionally don't act my age. I don't know how to act my age. I've never been this old before. It is so true that inside every old person there is a young person wondering what the hell happened. All of a sudden we're here? What? I mean, Olympia is not bad for what to be left with at the end of it all. We have a nice apartment. It's small enough that we can't clutter it up too much. You got to keep our amount of crap down, which I've been trying to for years. My spouse, well, it's another story for another time. We're here. We are gathered here tonight to play a game, play a very specific game, to play Roots of Pacha. And there is the Soda Den logo sound effect chime, and we click through the disclaimer message, and we have title screen. Actually, it's not nearly as bad as movie sign, really. This is a much more chill thing. I'm really trying to. I'm not doing as well channeling Stephen Hill. John DiLiberto is a little more upbeat. I'm being a bit talky, as usual. Um, I can partly blame the gorilla cookies I was smoking earlier. That's become my go-to at Green Lady for my regular daily medication. It's about a 60-40 indica sativa hybrid that gives me the arthritis relief I am looking for, as well as keeping my hypomanic bipolar under control. All in one enjoyable package. It's not a real high euphoria. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Light the fire, pet the bun. Now we go out. And it's raining. Yay, I don't have to water today. Boo, I gotta go clean up after the animals. A little too much like everyday life. Speak with this animal. I need a specific. I need a specific tool. Do I have that tool yet? No, I don't. That's annoying. I gotta go get a tool. Pretty sure I saw a pop here. There we go. Got an ibex milk and an ostrich egg. Got fiber coming in at some point. Just gotta get the shears, the razor, whatever thing, the sheary thing. Okay, let's see what I got here. I got eggplant. I got tomatoes. I got sesame. I got garbanzo. I got other stuff. I'm gonna go hit the contribution bin and drop stuff off first. I'm not keeping stuff for my own kitchen just yet. Nothing else. I want to hit top quality before I start keeping ingredients on hand. Boom. Is there like nothing here? I feel like there's... Maybe I got a empty space there, but it doesn't seem like it. Alright, never mind. I am waiting for my glasses to come in. I have new glasses on the way. Once they are in, I have to confirm my appointment for a consultation for cataract surgery, because I've reached a point in my life where getting new glasses is only going to help so much. Alright, gonna be a bunch of people hanging out indoors today, checking flower count. I'm still pretty low on flower count with most folks. This is still very early in the game. I mean, I got 3 with a bunch of people here. Actually feels like I'm making some progress. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna go hang out over here, under here for a second and see what Bra gives me. And Acre finished crafting my water bucket. I gotta go talk with her about it if possible. She's probably indoors at the moment. She may or may not want to talk shop. Oh, hi, Ibon. I wonder what Ibon would do, how Ibon would do as a life partner. Aha! Got the water bucket. This thing is going to cost me... I can do it? Do it. Alright. Crawl. He is, at times, improbable. We'll talk with the kid here. Now, it's a rainy day, which means I want the evening to wrap up at Aka and Jisu's place. I think, no, at Reese and Ron's. I need to hit Reese and Ron's this evening. Already spoke with you over at the other place. I think I already spoke with you already, yes. And over here. Okay, it's got everybody to talk to. Let's see. Inza. I need hardwood and flint. Alright. Let's just start with going up to the caves and going for flint. This time I have food with me, right? Yes, I do. I have a quinoa cake. Okay, let's go up to the caves and see about some flint. It seems like a really good day for working indoors anyway, and a cave counts as indoors. Oops. Don't skip the pomegranate. There we go. Alright. From a zoom. From a zoom. I kind of want to go on and just get up there, but I don't want to skip anything like a pomegranate. Mushrooms I'm going to skip for right now. Seeds I will not. Okay. Very early in the afternoon, and let's go to Al's preamble. And start shipping flint. Okay. Looks like I need a carrot and an onion and a potato? Not sure. Looks like like this next one is demanding specific crops, and they're probably going to have to be top quality. I mean, I wouldn't want to insult the spirits by offering anything less than top quality. Oh, hi! Look at that. I put forth enough stamina here. I cracked something open. Hey. Go check that out in a minute. Looks like I've got time. Gonna load up here. Oh, I came in here to load up on flint, and wow, it's all over the place. Alright. I think that cleans the entire cave. Let's go up here and see. Oh, try another of your tools. Let's bring up the axe. Give it the axe. Shaking. There it goes. I just cut 5 hardwood and got into a new cave. What does this new cave have? Well, it has flint. It has over there little spirit guys. Those little spirit Goombas here. Oh my goodness. You'll need to find out what Al likes before he accepts you. I think I saw a hint in the previous rooms. You could take a look. Yeah, okay, here's Owl. Yeah. I need to be thinking about what Owl wants. Because what Owl wants is going to get me into all sorts of interesting places. There's a hint right over here. That looks like an onion, a potato, and a carrot. Distinctly possible. Let's go on and bounce out of here. Well, we've still got some daylight left. Not much. And snap off this way. We have sweet potato seeds. Broom. Off we go. Change to this. Okay. Oh, that was what I wanted. Kind of wanted the default tool there. Let's pop in here and see what's going on. Yeah, we got the dance thing going on here. Dance? Maybe not. Yeah. Yeah. Bugger off. All right. There we go. That gets me checking in on those folks, and I miss Teddy, and it's way too late to go bugging the old woman today at this point. All right. Hardwood goes over here. Herbs go here. Pomegranates go here. I've still got a little bit of stamina. We have those 3 wild pomegranates. Let's go make them into juice. Go on and use up this last bit of stamina. Hydrate. There we go. Go on and process the resource while I have the stamina to spare. Alrighty, and we have reached that point in the evening. We are going to save and go to sleep and see how we did today. Clan is getting close to building the central garden. I brought in 439 contribution points today. That's getting respectable. Nowhere near the huge chunks of points I'll bring in once I get cheese making going, but you know, that's another thing entirely. Bun has already gotten up and left. Well, let's see what we got going here. Gift here. That's gonna go. Let's see if we finished upgrading your blade shears. Ron wants to show me what he brewed up. Oh lordy. She needs any wildflower and hardwood. Oh, hold on. Let me first sort of thing here. Hardwood. I have 10 hardwood. That was Reese's idea, right? Yeah, I need 10 wildflowers. Okay, grief. It's gonna be a thing. Lavender, citronella, and rose hips? That do it? No. 8 of 10. Something's not counting. Something's not counting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5. Something's not counting. And I don't know what. I'm gonna have to look I'm gonna look this one up offline. I'm taking too much time here. I'm gonna run out my day. And since I don't know that one, I'm gonna stash that one, and let's just talk to people, get stuff done here. Already, I'm running out the day already. Yep, knew that was gonna happen. And we'll stay in all day. Get to clean up after them. Yeah, I know you need the blade shears. Give me a second here. This goes in there and starts that going. Since I'm right here... Oh, hi! She's a very loyal kid sister, but understands her big sister like anyone else. It does have limitations. Okay. Let's get the water out here. Wait. I have the new water bucket. Look at that. I've got area watering finally. Hot diggity. And the amount it carries. No, that's not what I wanted. No. Thought that was harvestable. It wasn't. Okay, we got all sorts of stuff going on here. Got a major improvement here. I mean, really serious. Look at this. Look at me go. Wait, what? Oh, bugger. Works better if you remember to refill it. Yeah, even this thing needs refilling every now and then. Okay. I can tear down and next season reorganize with a much bigger area because I can now do area watering. I can plant a lot more. Oh boy. The ability to move more water, it should not be underestimated. hold on to the deter flower and toss in the amaranth and the sesame and the wild strawberry juice. I gotta go talk with a bunch of people. You're good at something, you just haven't found it. Yep, there's Ron. Time and temperature, that's the secret to making brews. At least that's what I call them. These brews help water stay fresh longer and they're fun to drink on social occasions too. And I now have brewing capability. I have the capability to do brewing. This is going to be big. Oh, I already spoke with you. I need to talk with your mom. Where's your moms? Where's your moms? I need to talk with your moms. Let's plunk this here for right now. That looks harvestable. There we go. It is harvestable. And what if I take like one of these wild pomegranate juices and what needs to go in here? Inspect. Okay, any juice. Let's see. Let us just plunk that in. There we go. All right, we have started brewing something. Exactly what remains to be seen. Okay, I need to help develop Enza's idea, and I can do that. I just have to pick up the, where is Enza? Enza is up on the mountain today. This is actually a good thing. Let me go grab, I do not need to. I have an axe. I'm walking into a forest. Oh. Wrong. Oops. Back the other way, real quick. This won't take long. Oh, hi. I got a cutscene. Fur. I can't do it. Illo asked me to get her a fish from the forest. But what if something happens? I'll go with you. It's nice of you, but I can go myself. Maybe not. Eventually. Okay, Fur's got some issues here. Poor guy. We're gonna have to help Fur out with this at some point. Alright. Okay. That should be enough for Enza's idea. It is. Let's go find Enza. Time's wasting. It's already 3 o'clock. Ooh. Man. The problem with having the window open, it is 6:30 local time, and somebody downstairs. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's just kind of ease past the Mograni here. Kind of intense. Alright, let's roll on. I need to go find Enza. Not that I'm going to pass up strawberry seeds along the way. I mean, yeah, somebody downstairs, or, in one of the other apartments, probably downstairs, is making dinner. And the smell in their kitchen is wafting up through my window, which I have to have open for keeping my laptop from overheating. And, oh lordy, I don't know what they're making, but I really am having a major envy thing here. Today has been something of a grazing day for me. Where's Inza? She's in the river. Dingy. Of course she's in the river. Go look in the river. No. Map. There she is, around the curve. Okay. Talk with Enza about the idea. Do the research. Okay, she's gonna try a few things. There we go. That's got that. Knock still needs fur, which means I gotta go talk. Oh, lordy, I gotta go talk with Acre. Don't I? No. I got the... Did I get the thing? No. I gotta go talk with Acre about the thing. The blade shears are ready. I gotta go talk with Acre about it. Off we go. Sheesh. Well, I stay busy. Wowzers. Oh, hi, Garrick. Let's go talk with Garrick. Yeah. Keep at it, Garrick. You'll get it. I have faith in you. Here's the new tool. Okay, got the blade shears. Now, next thing. Let's get the flint hammer brought up. Alright, I got compost. I got a guanaco who is out in the field somewhere. There's my guanaco. And I need this tool and I have fur. And Nock's idea needs 5 fur. So I'm going to take the fur and drop it down here. Put the hardwood down there as well. And then I'm going to take this compost up here. I'm just going to go vermizoom zoom with it. Today was an errands day, but I kept it down pretty minimal. Went just ran out to the Safeway, picked up a few things. Now, mind you, I'm doing this on foot and on the bus. So walked down the hill out of the apartment complex over to the next hill, up the next hill to the bus stop. It is amazingly enough uphill both ways. It somehow managed to do it. Okay. All right. Next project is Central Garden. We're working on it. We only had a 185 today. It'll do. It'll do. It'll do. It'll do. Onward. Powder meal power. Less time watering. Have. Okay. Teddy's given us some dried fish. That'll go in the contribution. Got the flint hammer. Powder meal in the composter. Okay. Jens is working on that. Reese still needs the wildflowers. What am I currently carrying? Datura. That's counting as a wildflower. Okay. Let's go visit the animals. Datura is hairy stuff, not something I would recommend mucking about with. Also known as Jimson weed. We had it growing wild on our farm in Virginia and around the barn and paddock, which was a real serious problem. Okay, I just picked up some wild pomegranate wine, which is kind of crappy stuff. But once we know how to make vinegar, hello, Wing Princess Ellis, how are you doing? Good to see you here. There's a Datura. Let's also go speak with Mary. Some people just, don't grow up. That's just a thing. Wow. That's pretty intense. Fills that up. Pretty good. You? I'm doing actually pretty well. It's just talking about the day. Did some housework. And, whoops. Dang it. Facing the wrong, facing is arfed here. Get my water refilled. There we go. Hey, sweet potato knowledge is up. We know more about sweet potatoes. And I am going to plant teff. There we go. It's what I've got. Went out and did a little bit of stuff on foot and on the bus system. There is no fare on the bus for Olympia, Tumwater, Lacey. The three small towns that kind of make up the Olympia. And with no fare, it is so much more widely used. There's always, the bus is never crowded, but there's always somebody else going somewhere. It's never empty. It's, it's kind of a steady thing. And so walked down the hill and then back up the other hill to the bus stop. Caught the bus on around to Tumwater Square where the Safeway is. And got chips and... Hold on. Shift in tone here. Taking a second to check heat and make sure, and just suddenly lose the system. My laptop has gotten really touchy. I've really got to look at replacing my system. I think it's just hitting end of life. All right, let's get all this turned in here. Wow, have I got some stuff today. There we go. Hot diggity. Whoops. Grab that. And have a quick look at Reese. And it says 2. Okay, oregano does not count as a flower. All right. Let's go gather seeds. Have not done the savannah in a bit. Gonna go hit the savannah and see. Uh-oh. And I am at the Mograni camp. Bala says, "Oh, hi, I was hoping I'd see you. Sort of part of that might be big dogs. They have also broken mouse and keyboard. Laptops have never seemed to last me long, couple years at best. Yeah, I'm careful of excluding animals from my office for the most part. This laptop is just, I've had it a few years, and I'm asking a lot of it these days." Bala says, "This is Anda, the Mograni keeper." Anda says, "Nice to meet you." Anda is an attractive person of feminine appearance, shaved on the sides of the head, possibly a tattoo, violet eyes. Uh-oh, somebody else has walked up. Uh-oh. Anda says, Havri. Havri, who is a very intense guy who looks kind of like the bass player in a Scandinavian metal band, says, "Why haven't you brought Vala back for her lessons? You may be the keeper now, but I am still your teacher." Anda says, "I'm sorry." Vala says, "I said I was busy." Havri says, "Busy? Busy?" Stomps over, says, "Mograni cross ice and snow just to learn how I make a healing fire, yet you can't bother to make your way home?" Zed is going to be very disappointed. Vala walks away and says, "I'm sorry, Keeper. It's just..." My friend is here. You can't keep skipping your lessons, says Havri, and you can't let her skip them either. Anda says, "Yes, Keeper." Havri says, "Visit with your guest, but I better see you at the next lesson." And he and Anda go stomping off. Vala sighs, "I'm sorry you had to see that, and that I used you as an excuse." I was little when we joined the Mograni. As soon as they saw my eyes, they assumed I was chosen by Kuro to be a great keeper. They assigned her a social role based on her appearance. Zeta risked everything to make sure that Took and I had a good life. I just don't want to disappoint her. I have no desire to be a keeper. I'd rather spend my time making things, which is, yes, a useful thing, and making friends. I'm good with this. Okay, yeah, we've got a couple of people who are uncomfortable with the social role that they have been pushed into. And in Vala's case, it's because of appearance. Wow, this game might be political. I did say that, right? Might be my ass. This game is political. Okay, let's just go on and say it here. Oh, whoops. I still had the water bucket. Let's switch over. Let's switch over to that. The hand axe, but not the best thing, but it'll have to do. Okay, fruit trees up this way. Anything on them? No. Oh, just flowers. Okay. Flowers are nice. Flowers become fruit later on. Oh, lordy. Oh, hey, mint. And a feather. And some sesame seeds. Oh, stop that. I don't think I've ever fished up here. Let's see what we catch. Oh, boogers. I'm not sure I'm ready for a... Wow, they're all 4 dots, aren't they? Gonna take some work. Ooh. Ruscus. Okay. That's time consuming and strenuous, and let's just chill on that for a minute. Instead, let's go hit the sunflower patch and get some seeds there. And another feather. And what have I got here? Oregano. Well, it's nice to have, but it's not a flower. And yeah, since you're on the stream here, and let me check something here. I just picked 2 milk thistles. And look at Reese's idea, and those count as... Okay, milk thistles count. And I got 5 lavender. Lavender's blue, dilly dilly, lavender's green, and I'm at 9 of 10. Hot diggity. Okay. Coming out here was a good idea. Yes. Oh, hi, Took. Speaking of good ideas. But it's food. Yeah, well. I'm sure you would understand that. Oh, here's Vala again. I already... Wait, I had a cutscene with her. Did that count? No, that did not. Thanks again for helping me get out of that keeper lesson. I appreciate it. No problem. People need to be able to do the things that they're good at and that they're interested in. Works out better that way, you know? Funny, you know, that whole from each according to their ability thing, you know? You do have to understand, you know, what people's abilities are. Not everybody has the ability you expect of them. You have to reset. What have I got here? I got almonds. Yay. Almonds are good. And here's a couple of burdock, which I don't have room in my inventory for. Bugger all. Okay, well, so much for that. Not like it really gets wasted. It'll regrow. More milk thistle I've got room for, and that gets me. That should get me Reese's idea. I just need more hardwood. Hardwood should be easy enough. Sometimes when I get good at something, I stop wanting to do it. Like, done that. It feels like it's you've accomplished the thing, and you're no longer interested in continuing it. Like, I beat that game already. I have to be really careful with my writing not to tell the story before I write the story. Took me a while to figure it out that if I talk about it too much, I lose interest in writing it down because I've told the story. I am hoping that I'm going to be able to get back to writing at some point. Be nice. I am sort of doing some writing at the moment. Drop in that. Drop in the bone. Go, and let's go talk to people. That'll hit home. Ivan. Jerk. Okay. Zap down here, and can I catch Reese before she goes to bed? There we go. Got the art station going. Ha. Huh. Not exactly just get down about it, brain starts hating it. Yeah. That's also a thing. Hey. Alright. I got a lot of stuff here I need to sort. Let's get some of this sorted. Hardwood. Fur. Flint. I'm gonna go on and store some of this and quit carrying so much of it around. I'll probably regret that later, but you know, that's life. The feathers should go over. There we go. And then food, like this fish, goes there. That's lavender. That's an herb that should go in here. Okay, there we are. Whew. Hydrate. 483. Nice. Good morning to Bun. There we go. Check this. What have I got? I got a gift here from Jag. It's nice to have. Talk to Enza. Talk to Reese. Ada is going to add herb gardens to the Central Plaza. Eggers finished my hammer, and I still need more fur before I can help out Knock. Okay. Hui. Okay. No animal products today. Move on. However, I have the wrong tool, damn it. I have collected a wild honey. In this case, it is wild not because of being early game and not having the knowledge, but because I've got such a diversity of plants nearby. If you want a specific type of honey, you have to surround the hive with a specific type of plant. Oops. Dang it. There we go. Okay. Contribution bin. Find out where Enza is. Okay, Enza is on the beach. Cool. I wanted to go to the beach anyway. Of course. He's kind of a jackass. Okay, flint hammer. Alright, got the hammer. What else have we got? I could get a... Okay, don't know... Okay, I've got all the upgrades. Let's talk to Ada. I think you will. I really think she will touch a star one day. That child is something extraordinary. Okay. I even came up with some new decorations we can customize. So just one thing I can't decide, where should we build it? I like this spot. Come check out the new pottery and decorations once Crawl's done building. Okay, the art station idea has been completed. Oops, dang it. All right, there we go. I got one step closer to the forest the other day. That's a start, right? It's a thing. Okay, now Inza was out this way. Let's do the map thing, and she's over there. Cool. I'm headed that direction anyway. Oh, and hey, Crack's with her. I made this. Now we can both fish without bending over, and I don't have to hear Javi tell me to let the young do it. We just got a new way of fishing. We got a fishing spear. Clover honey. Oh dear. Not sure that's possible. Yeah. People get some weird ideas sometimes, and we'll figure out at some point why the Mograni and Yakuans got into this weird mess. But it's going to take some work. In the meantime, I need to go on and get my stuff back to the village. Drop off all this stuff that I've picked up. Never hurts to have more citronella on hand, you know? Already spoke with you. I need to talk with you. Yeah, you're one of the reasons why Fur is having a problem with it. There are worse things that it could be doing than talking to a hammer. I mean, at least she's carrying around something practical. I mean, come on, Crawl. You ought to appreciate it. Appreciate that. Okay. Oh, let's see. What have Nox idea is going to take. I'm going to cut hardwood today. Give me my axe. And I'm going to go cut hardwood. I'm going to need like fabu amounts of hardwood. It's one of the only honeys I like just on its own. Oh. When I was younger, we would go to Cades Cove every year. There's a historic preservation area. Run by the National Park System. There are very, very few people still living back in Cades Cove. There was a grandfather thing. One of them was elderly fellow who's gone now, by the name of Kermit Corrin, who was a beekeeper. And Kermit Corrin produced a variety of honeys various times of the year, and you would have, of course, all of it in stock as long as it hadn't sold out. And we would go through, and we would go to the grist mill, and we would load up on unbolted cornmeal that was actually stone ground by water power. Spouse is home. The dog is arf arf arf, waiting to be taken out. Carrying on. And we would also stop at Kermit Corrin's place and pick up several jars of basswood sourwood honey. It was a very dark, rich honey. It was terrific over pancakes. I loved it. It drizzled a little of it over pancakes. Went a long way. So I ended up eating a lot of, well, not exactly local honey, but at least we bought it directly from the producer, directly from the beekeeper. That felt pretty good. Aha! Almond tree knowledge has increased to 2. There we go. It was, in fact, worth coming out here. Buying local is a revolutionary act. It is praxis. India proved that back during the Raj when they broke the economic power of the British by going back to spinning their own yarn and weaving their own fabric for their clothing, wearing homespun fabrics, and quit buying the British factory-made stuff. The flag of India originally had a charkha on it, a specific type of spinning wheel. It was replaced later with the wheel of Dharma because Hindu supremacists who later helped bring about partition, but that's another story. It is one that people in the West ought to be familiar with. And if you are not familiar with partition and the creation of the forcible creation of Pakistan, you really ought to be reading Indian and Pakistani history writers. They're available in English. Okay, it's getting late and I am way the hell out here. I need to quit faffing around on the savannah and head home. But it's been a very profitable trip. I gathered some good materials. and increased my tree knowledge of almonds. I now have a better understanding of how to grow almonds. There we go. I have a flashlight. I have a torch in my pocket that never goes out. I want to dump the wild almond. It's not of a quality yet to be really useful, except as a contribution. We'll drop that and keep everything else. Oh, hey, we didn't have any milk thistle. We're gonna want that. That's a tummy medicine herb, and we're gonna need that for the livestock. There we go. I picked up 2 different kinds of honey biscuit today. One of the reasons I went to the Safeway is because they have the Jimmy Dean frozen chicken biscuits. Could not find them in Nashville. I had to come to the Pacific Northwest to find a goddamn chicken biscuit, and I am just so perturbed about that. But I can get them here. Good morning, bud. Jizu brought me, ooh, hey, old pomegranates, new planters. They've invented the planter. I'm going to put the pomegranates over here. I thought I was going to put the pomegranates over there. There we go. So yeah, I picked up Southern style chicken biscuits, honey chicken biscuits, and hot honey chicken biscuits. I now have a variety. You need the bucket. This. Now I have a box of each, minus one, because I ate one earlier when I got home, because of course I did. In the freezer, and hey, I got chicken biscuits for a bit. Hurrah! Had to come all the way to the Pacific Northwest to get a damn Jimmy Dean chicken biscuit. It just, I don't know. Really curious as to why that is. Oh, I should talk to you. Oh yeah. Teddy does know how to tell a story. It's kind of her position, part of her position as an elder. What else have I got? Now, I want something that's going to be done here fairly quickly, or something that's going to be long term. Let's put a couple of these in because they'll keep producing. Wasn't positioned exactly where I thought I was. Okay, and I want to put in, let's put in a sweet potato. Make sure that there's something in those spots. There wasn't in one of them. Okay, and off to the bin to clear contributions for the day, from the garden. Let's see what we've got today. Down here, and I got tomato, good quality tomato, better quality tomato, some wild sweet potatoes, some wild teff. Okay. Stop and think about that needs fur, the rest of it just needs time. Let's go do the forest. Forest is usually a good idea. Got four flowers with Illo. She's kind of high meat. Uh-oh, cutscene. Illo, well, hi. Oh no. Oh no. Illo's very upset and says, please. No. No. You have to live. This mama bird got hurt defending her baby. I twisted my ankle and can't get these birds and myself back to Ada. I could use your help. Well, of course I will assist. So now we're back at Ada's place. Ada has a tree growing in her home. Holy cow. I'm sorry, dear. There isn't any more we can do. Ella says there has to be. Oh, she's identifying with this. Ada says all we can do is make her comfortable for the time she has left. Ella says, but she can't die. Ada says, that's up to Pacha now. Ella says, what about her baby? We can't just get another bird to raise her. What if she's not the right mom? Maybe she and her dad would have been better without one. Oh no, she's really identifying here. It's alright, says Ada, but the baby bird needs to be fed by hand. Ella says, I can do it. No, you can barely stand, says Ada. Ella says, I'm fine. I can at least help. Ow, my ankle. Yeah, she tried to walk and fell down. You and Pebbles were right. I thought I could handle my workload, but it's too much. Ada says, I'm sorry you had to learn that lesson this way. Ella says, I guess I won't be doing much for a while. Ada says, since you'll need to stay off your ankle, I'll teach you some healing. Sits down with her. Ella says, thank you. I promise I'll try to be better and do fun stuff. Ada says I'd like that. Okay. Okay. Bellows had a harsh moment here. Hmm. Nope. I wanted to talk with you. There we go. Oh boy. Heavy lesson to have to learn, but sometimes, yeah, it's just the way it works out. Can't do everything. Oops. Well, I guess I'm. Okay, I was. No. So would you stop that? Put the flute away. Put the flute away. No, really, put the flute away. I'm trying to gather strawberry seeds, not recruit new rabbits. I don't need another rabbit. I already have Bun. I don't need another one. Ah, Lord of mercy. Now, a pig, on the other hand, a pig would be a very interesting thing, and I don't have a pig yet. We want to play the flute? Let's play the flute. Okay. There we go. Start working on a pig. Oops. Yeah. There's a lot being worked on. Hang in there. Let's see. Okay, and I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I got a brand new hammer. Let's bang the rocks together, guys. I only have to whack it twice with the hammer. Hot diggity, cleared the cave. Okay. I gotta start thinking about what things I need here. Alright, let's go back to the forest. Do I have the map? No, I don't. I don't have the cave map yet. Not sure where I get that. Fishing takes less stamina with the spear. Oh, hey, a new fish. The big eye. Got a brand new combine harvester, and I'll give you the key. Oh. For the keys to a brand new combine harvester, I would be willing to do a lot. I mean, really, there's a lot of things I'd be willing to do. Oh, that's a fast mover there. That's going to be a 4-dot fish. I'm not sure I want another type of fish right now. Already got plenty of, like 3 of these. If I pick up 4 of them, that gives me enough to put on the smoker. Include usual joke about we gonna smoke a da fish. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Got 4 fish on that little smidge of stamina. Not bad. New tool makes the job a lot easier. Thank you, Enza. It is 7:50. Time to swing by the central fire. Let's talk with Dilrod. And with Fur. Oh yeah, you should check it out. Let's see. I'm gonna huck in the mushrooms and then go put the fish on the smoker. No, dang it. There. Alrighty, there we go. Wolves Pond. Interesting. Wolves are part of the clan. Of course they have to get a thing. Okay. Getting close to breaking 10,000. Ooh, rain. Go say hello to everybody. Collect the egg. this way and... Oh. Collect the mushroom. Collect the parsley. Hooray. I definitely need more of those things growing parsley. Okay, what all have I got to harvest here? I got all sorts of fun. I got my first butternut squash. I got butternut squash coming in. Alrighty, now those had to be replanted. Plant sweet potatoes and push my knowledge on that. Eggplant is up to 2. Okay, is that teff ready to pull? Yes, it is. Let's go more sweet potatoes. Okay, I think that's everything here. Let's go. Not what I meant to do. Sesame is now domesticated. Wild eggplant, butternut squash, amaranth, 3 tomatoes, some wild sesame, some wild teff, ostrich egg, which is getting better quality. We're now at good quality. As our relationship with our ostrich improves and ostrich gets a little more into the groove here. Okay, where do I want to go today? It is raining. I'm headed toward the savannah. I'm going to go to the savannah. See what there is to see. Oh, Crawl finished building the art station. Cool. And we got some hay bales from Reese. You know, sending me hay bales is liable to result in a proposal of marriage. I mean, really, that's usage. Yeah, she sent me hay bales. There are certain parts of the country where if you are really serious, you don't show up with a ring, you show up with a round bale. Ooh, olives. Neat. No, I don't want to attune to you. Okay, making sure where I am here. Here's our mint pond. There will be mint growing there for the rest of eternity because mint, yeah, once mint is established, it's there for the rest, for, you know, until the sun burns out. Number of years ago, Ursula Vernon was posting in her gardening blog she had Japanese honeysuckle and had been fighting the damn Japanese honeysuckle. And if you don't know about Japanese honeysuckle, it's just awful. It's one of those things that is almost impossible to get rid of once it's gotten established. Achievement unlocked, mint established. Yeah. Let's see, the amaranth is up there. Have to go hike up that way. She had Japanese honeysuckle and finally said, you know what, the hell with it. I'm going to plant mint next to it and let them fight it out. Decided to get, mint. Planting mint is going nuclear in terms of gardening. Ah. If it had been something that wasn't climbing, I would have suggested Roman chamomile. Roman chamomile is called that partly because it spreads and partly because it is very aggressive about spreading. I have seen Roman chamomile choke out dandelions. Yeah, that's the stuff you make the calming tea from. The plant takes no shit and takes no fucking prisoners. Just because it happens on a slower time scale, it's still pretty thumping brutal. Don't know if it is native to here, though. I wouldn't mind using mint to choke out the grass in the yard. There is a mint. It may not be the mint that you're thinking of. There are a lot of mints. Um, there's probably one that is native to your area, simply because mints tend to be very successful plants in all their varieties. Okay, I want to get rid of this, and I want to toss in the smoked big eye. Keep the rest of it for my own use, and I want to go. Oh, hey, we are having a dance party here. All right, we got the art station put together, and that's making people happy. There is probably a master gardener in your area. And you can usually talk with those people for free. And if you ask them, what is there in the mint family that's native to the area that I can plant to just go, total warfare on the other crap I have growing. They will know. Okay, I'm gonna go into the jungle, even though I'm pretty sure nothing's happened there. Just on general principles. See if anything has happened here. I doubt it. Till I get another pyramid raise. But where are we on that? This one. I still need to find more plants. Okay, I haven't found enough plants. This one. That's coming. That's coming. Okay, I have an idea. Be concerned, yes. Oh yeah, I built a path. I now have a boundary line here and a path that goes straight on across there. Isn't that nice? I have an idea. Did I harvest teff today? What have I got in the bin right now? Yes, I did harvest teff today. I'm going to take this. Son of a gun, all I had to do was make flour. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I just needed to go make go do the crafting, use the tool. Here we go. We're gonna have a thing. We're gonna have a thing happen. And I have received a brooch of the gatherer. Brooch of the gatherer gives me a chance, it increases my gathering yield. I'm gonna go on and equip it. Get it bound. Okay, that'll give me another buff. All right, all right. We've done a second pyramid raise. With another pyramid raise, I'm hoping to get jungle crops starting to show up. We'll find out. All right. Something fantastic. Put the teff flour away. I now have that. And sack out. Okay, we're not quite to the wolves pond yet. I had 735 points there for today, even after mooching the teff back. We have a thing. There was another rumbling in the jungle. Okay, so I'm going out there with Vuak, who says this area wasn't here before. Well, it was, but it was overgrown. Now it's not. I've never seen trees like these either. Is that a fire pit? We should check the paintings. Uh-oh. We got a vision. The years passed until all they could remember was their disdain for each other. Tired and sad, Pacha shook the earth to show what could be achieved by working together and have the sun and moon be one again. We've got the ending of the story. The sun and moon, those drawings are new. This whole area is new. There has to be more to this story. Whatever we're doing seems to be working. Yeah. I'm going to be in the jungle. Look at this. This whole area is opened up. It's no longer all dark and creepy. There's trees here that may at some point bear fruit. Wonder what kind of fruit they will bear. And there's oh, look at this. We got something. What is this? Millet. Oh, crap. And I've got another, because I discovered millet, I now have enough seeds. Come back tomorrow. I can't get another German achievement right in this instant. Yeah, come back tomorrow. Okay. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Cutscene. Rob is trying to pull up a stump and says, I almost have it. Garrick walks up and says, let me try. Jen says, sorry, Garrick, this is a problem that needs to be solved with muscles. Rob says, yep, with muscles. I'll have it out in no time. Garrick, meanwhile, picks up a rock and a stick. Right after a short break, says Grob. Garrick walks up, puts the stick into place, drop the rock. Jen says, I appreciate you trying to help, Garrick, but, oh, it dropped. Jen says, we're not trying to drop it, Garrick. Garrick says, I just need... Jen, the stump out? Garrick says, no, the thing dropped, the rock. Exactly, the rock. So he goes and he gets the rock, and he puts it in place, and the stump pops up and out. And Jen says, what? Rob says, I must have loosened it. Garrick says, why don't you try it with the lifter? The stick thing. Rob says, how? Garrick says, push down on the branch. Pushes down on the branch, and the stump just pops right out. And Jen says, that was amazing. Rob says, and so much easier. Jen's got a sweat drop. Says, I'm sorry we didn't listen to you sooner. Me, too. Garrick says, I'm just happy to actually help. Jen says, and help you shall. We have a lot more stumps to remove. All right. Garrick just proved one of his ideas. People are going to start seeing Garrick in a whole new light. He just figured out how to amplify strength to pop out a stump that Grob couldn't lift. Oh. Hold on. They were in here yesterday. I gotta go do the thing. There we go. Do the thing. Okay. You get pets, the others maybe not so much. How are you? I'm not falling for this again. I'm not falling for this again. I'm Grandpa. Ah! There seems to be a love of dad jokes in this clan. Good gravy, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. Do I have Any empty spots here? Let's just check for empty spots real quick. Alright, there was one, wasn't there? Let's see, how about sunflowers? Let's do sunflowers and check for empty spots. Be hard to see sometimes. Okay. So, big campaign achievement here. Major legend points. We have raised the pyramid and opened the jungle. We now have millet as a crop. Haven't grown any yet, but I just got my first millet seed, and I'm busy trying to fill in here. Learn more about it later. We'll have another cereal grain. It's a good thing. And those trees are going to produce something. There will be a new fruit available in the near future. Wild chili, wild sesame, better good quality sesame, wild garbanzo, wild eggplant, wild strawberry, and domesticated sesame. Okay. Wow. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Let's... Oh, hi, Took. Woof. Bunch of people. Yes, she does. If Pacha had a wrap, I wonder what it'd be made of. The sky. The night sky is so pretty, it has to be that. Okay, have we got anything here today? I want to take a quick look. Here we go, got a coconut. Dates, coconuts, anything? I'm ignoring the seashells, yes. Hit the tree fruit. There we go, got one here. Yeah, I got another pyramid achievement. Yeah, I know. But can't do another pyramid achievement on the same day, you know, I gotta let a day pass. Alright, let's just go on and grab stuff that's on the way out of here. Kinda optimize for time here. Only got one citronella, I'll wait until there's 3. There we go. It's in there. Sour. Alright, that's about done it for my stamina there. Get it all converted into resources. 635. Thinking about what I can grab quickly. I could go pop into the forest as long as I don't go up the hill. See what we have going on down here in the lowland area. Anything? Mushroom. A wild pomegranate. A person to speak with. Squeaky bunny. Pigs. Oh, this pig here might like to hear a flute. Yes. Select accept. I now have a pig. I've convinced a pig to move in. Okay, I've already spoken with all these people, I think. Oh, not with Mana. Okay, fine. Let's head on. Have I got enough? It's barely. There we go. I want to do the processing while I have the stamina available. Bring in a couple of food items, and over here I've got some hardwood, and the next game day is going to start with another pyramid raise. Starting to work on the wolves pond. But that is going to be next session, next week, because we have hit the top of the hour and actually shot past it by 6 minutes. And have reached that time. If you have enjoyed this stream, you can find the VODs of previous episodes of Roots of Pacha on YouTube at the URL in your bottom right. Thank you so very much for having been here. It's always nice to have people drop by. Truck community streamers, our schedule is on the upper left. There's things going on pretty much every day of the week. Variety of different things going on, different types of games, horror, platformers, you name it, it's there. I just do the cozy stuff. Speaking of which, I will be back next Sunday night, 6 p.m. Pacific time, with another episode of Roots of Pacha as we continue playing through summer into fall and finding out what tile's going on. We have another pyramid achievement to start with to do, and a bunch of other stuff going on. Before then, I will be back at 8 a.m. on Saturday morning with Minecraft Trains and Tech. I've been exploring the immersive geology mod. The new 0.8.1 release is out with a bunch of new features, including new processing machinery. And so, yeah, if you're into bringing real-world metallurgy and metals processing into Minecraft, come have a look. It's very techy. 8 a.m. Saturday morning for Minecraft Trains and Tech, 6 p.m. Sunday night for Roots of Pacha, and the schedule for everybody else in the upper left. See you next time. Until then, safe journey, space fans, wherever you may be.